Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, hi everyone, hi. We doing a late stream. I actually used to, believe it or not, I used to stream at this time. Like, this was just the time I streamed. I used to stream so late. But yeah, hi everyone. I finally made it to stream. I did my best. Hi Crazy Sherbert, hi Pyro, hi Tapiti, hi Dragon Wolfid, I saw Botan earlier. Hello, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good, I hope you're doing good. Back at my old time now. Yeah, I needed to take a nap today. I was so tired. I spent all day yesterday recording, and then I was editing late into the night for my TikTok and YouTube shorts. And then today I woke up, I went to bed late, and then I woke up early, and I was doing some stuff, and I was gonna stream, but I was like, bro, I'm so tired. I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. It turned into like a few hours at least. I don't remember the exact time, but I took a nap longer than I wanted to. But that's okay, because I feel better now, because I was so tired. Hi Old, hi Cliffy, hi, I hope you guys are doing good. Hello my friends. And hi Optimistic Lover Girl on YouTube, hi. Oh yeah, so as you see in the pinned message on Twitch, I just realized today that it's officially been a year of me streaming, which is crazy. I don't know, man. I can't believe it's been a year. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like shorter than that, but also longer. I don't know. I have weird moments where I'm like, I feel like I've been doing this for a while, you know? But yeah, my first stream was November 6th, 2024. And man, I was looking back at that VOD earlier and I was just like, dang. I can't believe where I started and where I am now. But yeah, so much has happened this past year, so much. And I'm very grateful for all of you. I actually, before stream, I was like writing like a giant sentimental message that I was gonna post to my server, but I'm like, maybe I should like post that tomorrow because I just want to stream, and also I you know me, I yap a lot, so it was really long and I was like, I want to like look over this again. But yeah, anyways, if anyone's new here, hi, hello, I'm Moon. If you would like a free reading, you can join the freebie queue on Twitch by doing !join. If you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you to the queue. But just remember that free readings are chosen randomly. However, if you would like a guaranteed reading during stream, you're welcome to donate to my Kofi. You get more cards and your readings prioritized. And yeah. So let me add you to the queue. Optimistic Lover Girl. Let's see if that username works on Twitch. That does not work. Hold on. Optimistic. Oh! Oops, did I just do an ad? No! Oh. No! Okay, it's fine. I'll get my cards out. Oh no. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... I'm sorry, my Twitch people! Oh my gosh. I was just trying to add a person. No. Optimistic. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes. Let me... Oops. My poor people. That's crazy. Well... yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my cards out. Since I put most of my people in ads. Oh no. Okay. I think I don't have many subscribers right now either, so oops. Oh, you're back, Sherby? It still says they're going. I don't know. I feel like it's different depending on where you live, to be honest. But yeah, okay, I'm pulling out my cards. While you guys are in the ads, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where do I put these boxes? Okay. You've come so far. We are such an awesome community here, and it's been a pleasure to be part of this crazy year. Aw, thanks for saying that, Sherby. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, so much has happened. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, but I'm very, very grateful. Where is my cleansing bell? Okay. Are you guys back? I'm sorry. Is everyone back? Hi. Okay. Well. Let me cleanse my stuff. Okay, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Okay. Oh yes. Here's your wink wonk to Pawnee. Also to Pawnee, I just realized you weren't VIP, so you've now been given the privilege of VIP. And we got 2 Beewee boops. Oh yeah, I'm using the expensive camera. I bought another camera. Yet another camera. This one was closer to $100. But the quality difference is insane with like the visuals. If you look at my YouTube shorts, you can like see the difference. You can see a lot more details. I also think the frames are a lot better. Yes. Here's a Beewee boop, our first Beewee boop with the new camera. Wow, that is so much better than the last one. The last one, if you want to go look at the last stream, Beewee was so wobbly, the frames were so bad, but this is so much better. So here's your Beewee boops. Wow, look at this high quality Beewee boop. Wonderful. Wonderful. Pyro! Oh my gosh, thank you for donating, Pyro. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. You're only here for the wink wonk. Of course, Bonnie, of course. You deserve it. You're a best part of this community. Thank you for always being here to support us here. Aw, you're so nice, Sherby. You're so nice. Tapani is one of my besties. It's true. Okay. Thank you, Pyro. What the heck? Okay, wait. So we're gonna do a freebie first, and then we'll get to your reading, Pyro. Let me see. Thank you so much, Pyro. It's so nice of you. You're so sweet. A lot of you guys are so sweet. Okay. Brain. Alright, we're gonna choose the first free reading of the day. So if you haven't already, exclamation point join on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you to the queue. Who's in the list? We got a lot of people in the list. So we got Pyro, but Pyro donated. So we got Dragon Wolfen, Sherby, and Optimistic. If anyone else wants to join the queue, it's your last call for now. Hi E-Rock, hi! How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, sorry, brain. Man, I'm so happy I took that nap earlier. I feel a lot better. I do. Let me put Pee-wee back over here. And also, I feel like I do in general just like have more energy at night a lot of the time. But I try to stream earlier nowadays to have a, you know, better schedule with sleep. But, okay, let's see. Who's gonna be our first freebie? Okay. Yeah, thank you, E-Rock. Thank you. It's crazy. It's been a year of me doing this. I've just had a crazy journey. To be quite honest, it's been insane, and I'm so grateful for the support I received in this year. I feel like I've been very lucky because I know that some streamers never really got what I got so early in their journey. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, E-Rock. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. And for the biddies, oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, I got affiliate like really fast. It was crazy. It's crazy. In my first stream ever, I think I got 70% of my $100 goal, which was crazy because I was just brand new streamer on the internet streaming tarot, and some people were kind enough to donate to me for a reading when like it was my first stream and like no one had seen me before. And I just feel so lucky for all of you. You guys are amazing. But yeah, our first reading is gonna go to Dragon Wolfen. Dragon Wolfen, you've been chosen. Are you still here? Dragon Wolfen has been here since the start, by the way. Dragon Wolfen's been here for a long time. That's why Dragon Wolfen's VIP, because Dragon Wolfen has seen my journey and is here for almost every stream, which is so cool. And thank you guys for lurking. But yeah, you've been chosen. So as usual, let me know what your question is. And if you would like, you can choose from one of my freebie spreads right here. And yeah, you are the chosen one. It's true. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh wait, we've summoned Tipani again. Tipani loves Star Wars. Well, what would be good to have to see what I should expect to be coming in December for me? Ooh, okay. We could probably do a general reading. I could probably improvise a spread for that, to be honest. So yeah, you wanted to know what's coming in December for you. I can do that for you. I think I've done readings like that before. Find a new page. Yeah, of course. Because I was like, we could do like General C. But yeah, I'll pull the cards and stuff for you. Don't you worry. You know what we could do? Yeah. Okay. I have an idea of. I got you. You'll see. So yeah, I'm writing your name down, and as usual, I'ma shuffle your cards and stuff, and then I will get you your timestamp after. Okay. Cool. Also, does the music sound good? Is it at a good volume? I ask this every time. Because to be honest, I don't pay attention to what number it's at. I just kind of like move the thing in my OBS and I'm just like, that looks good enough. Also, I did just realize I raised my price on my Kofi and I meant to change. I forgot. I did that for a reason and I forgot. I'm gonna change that back real quick because I feel bad. I raised it by like a couple dollars. Why? I did that for a reason and I forget what it was. My brain. Because I remember I'm like, I'm gonna change it back. And then I didn't change it back. Wait, how do I change it again? Hold on. My small brain. My small brain. Whoa, settings. Wait a minute. Did I change it? Wait. I'm confused. It says... Whatever, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle your cards because I don't know. I'm out. This stuff confuses me. Wait, okay, hold on. It says... Oh, I did. Okay, cool. That was just... Okay, I read that wrong. Okay, anyways. Card show. Alright. Hi, Parker. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. What does Dragon Wolf need to know for December? Hi, Dyslexic Witch. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. We're using some of my favorite cards. Ooh, okay. And then what is there? Oops. Ooh. Okay. Let's use this one. Okay. Kapani, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Oh. Which way? Which way? Which way? Okay. We'll see where that goes. Okay, okay. Got the cards. Hi Jupiter. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Let's see, what were you guys saying? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling better. I mean, okay, to be honest, I've been kind of emotional today. Feeling sentimental, also just things going on. But I'm happy to be streaming because I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy doing this, and I feel good doing this. I was tired, so I was gonna stream earlier, but I decided to take a nap, which turned into a few hours. But anyways, we're here now, and I'm happy to be here. And yeah. Okay. And yeah, we're using the new expensive camera. Let's see, let's keep you over there. Let's... Okay. I also... Where's my ring? I'll put this on again, even though it's not Halloween. Okay. Your timestamp. Dragon Wolfen. Okay. Dragon Wolfen. Okay. So, your timestamp is 34 minutes and 16 seconds. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. And yeah. Okay, let me write that down and then show you your cards. Okay, 3416. Okay, so I pulled for your current energy and the energy you're possibly moving into in December. And then what we need to know about December, also maybe some advice, question mark. And yeah, okay. So, your current energy right now, Dragon Wolfen, we have the spider. Look at how... I feel like it shows the colors way better before too. Do you see that? That's crazy. Look at that. Is it just me? Does it look more saturated than it has before? I feel like the spider card you could barely see the colors before, but I mean, I'm glad this camera is working out because it was pricey. Okay. And for the energy you're moving into, possibly, for December, we have the lion. Yeah, I feel like it captures the details way better, which is cool. And for your advice card, we have, I believe this is the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like a... Yeah, it was $100, or I mean a little less than that, but you know. I feel like it was worth it. I usually don't like buying things that are super expensive, but like I've been saving money and stuff, so I was like, you know what? I think it's worth it because this is what I do, so. But yeah, now you guys can see it more the way I see it, which is so cool. So the first thing I'm noticing is, so spider, this is earth energy. Lion, this is fire. I'm noticing the difference in size of these two creatures, of these two energies. You know, spiders are usually smaller little guys, especially compared to a lion. Ooh, you might be planning a lot right now is what I'm seeing with this spider. Like you might be working towards something. Okay, it's either you have specific goals or you're just working diligently right now with whatever you're doing. Staying in line. I just heard that in my head. This to me just kind of feels like someone who's just working hard day to day at your job, at your responsibilities. Like I see this spider, that like at you as a spider working and weaving this web here of your life. And it's interesting, I'm seeing some of these like breaking, and then you know you go and you try to tidy it up and it's not perfect, but it's yours. You might be keeping to yourself more right now. Yeah, there's just like this focus that I'm seeing. I mean, if you think about it, like this almost also looks like a target to me. Like there's a center point and you're there. And you're kind of like looking around as this like little spider, you know? I don't know if you've been feeling misunderstood recently, because it's making me think how, you know, a lot of people don't like spiders, have a fear of spiders, and so maybe in a way you've kind of felt like that recently, where maybe you feel misunderstood. The spiders are very important. And you know, a lot of people just kill them. Get scared by them. So maybe there's something there about that as well. Or maybe that also has to do with your past. Maybe that's why you're reserved and focused on yourself, because of the way people have treated you throughout your life, that it's just easier for you to focus on yourself, on your own life, especially knowing that people have judged you before. let me glance at the spider page. Also, hello, Real Arrows Loves. Hi, hope you're doing good. I don't know if you feel intimidated right now as well, Dragon Wolfen. Maybe you feel vulnerable or just like smaller than others. Like maybe you feel like you don't have a lot of power in your life. Maybe you feel helpless to things that are happening around you and to you right now. And you're doing your best to focus on what you can control. I think you've definitely had your days where that really gets to you. I think we all have, to be honest. But where is this spider page? Hello. Spider. Hiding. Spiders love hiding. It's also funny I can't find the page right now. Hold on. That's what it made me think of. Spiders love to hide in cozy little places. There we go. Okay, here's the spider page, in case you want to pause it. Oh, I'm so happy you guys can see this again. This camera's great. Look at it. Okay. Creator of prosperity through life's work. Dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast and intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. When in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, prosperous. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, forlorn. To bring into balance, playful creativity. So some advice to you, I think, right now. To you right now, Dragon Wolfen, to you in November. Follow things that bring you joy. Follow the things that excite you. Especially anything that has to do with creativity, creation. Creativity comes through in so many more ways than just like drawing or whatever, you know? There's a need to focus on things that you enjoy. Especially if you've been working hard, give yourself time to focus on things that you enjoy, on activities that you enjoy. That's very important. That's part of the balance of life. I know a lot of us are conditioned into, you know, being like a little hamster on a wheel, working hard, on the grind, doing things, having to make the money, having to make ends meet. But listening to those other parts of you, those creative parts, those parts that like doing things that you enjoy, activities you enjoy, that's just as important. And I think it's not emphasized enough. But yeah, okay. So now for energy you're moving into in December, we have the Lion. I feel like you're going to have a boost of confidence somehow. Something might push you to be in a leadership position. You might be stepping outside of your comfort zone. But I feel like there's definitely some sort of opportunity here that is gonna really help you thrive. Like, I just think it's so cool because this lion energy, it has a bigger presence than the spider. This lion is not hiding. This lion is a leader. This lion is in charge. So maybe that could mean taking hold of your own life taking hold of a unique opportunity. But there's something about confidence. Especially right now, the choices you make and the things you do right now will obviously affect this. And yeah, as I do say, since this is technically about the future, right? Please take it with a grain of salt. The future is always changing. Energy is always changing. I could be right. I could be wrong. You know, you also have a choice in things. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm seeing is like you finding some sort of confidence or on the journey towards that in December, which is really cool. Because yeah, we have like grounded earth energy, you know, lion low, and then we have fire. I don't know how you feel about the holidays, but that could have a play in it, a part in it. Feeling that like cheerful holiday energy. That's okay. That's crazy that I've not noticed that till now. Okay, so I have a bunch of pictures on my wall right here. In one of the pictures, I just realized has a lion. I would show you if I could, but I can't show you because it's on my wall. I have a little, like, one of the drawings I have has a lion on it, and I just now noticed that. That's been in front of me for a long time. What the heck? Okay, anyways. Yeah, confidence. Because that lion in that photo, that one looks a little more smug than this one, to be honest. But yeah, let me find the lion page. Also, hi, Sunny Girl and Callie. Here's your fairy Wink Wonk. Okay, lion. You know what's also making me think of? Lion from Steven Universe. I don't know if you know Steven Universe or seen it, but Lion's pretty great. Pretty great. Okay. Oh, cool. And December is my favorite time of year. Oh, nice. That's probably part of it. Like I said, like that holiday energy, because I feel like so many people love Christmas time or just like the holiday time, whatever you celebrate, right? Because it's like it gives us a reason to be like hopeful and joyful, especially like just everything you go through in a year, you know. So yeah, really lean into that in December. Really try to enjoy yourself. Give yourself that time to do that. Let me drink some water. Okay. So, keywords are patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation, friendship. Focus on joy. Focus on things that make you feel good, Dragon Wolfen. I feel like so many of us don't give ourselves the time for it or don't prioritize it. And I know sometimes, you know, we're busy with life, right? Things happen, but that's also why it's important to make time for that. And that's what I'm seeing for you as just like an overall message is like, during moments of joy, really lean into that, okay? Especially in December. Give yourself permission to just like have a good time in December, you know? I feel like you'll be in a good energy to really thrive and move yourself forward in your life. So yeah. Okay. And now, so this one, I was kind of not sure if it was going to be reversed or not. Because this deck doesn't have reversal meanings, so... Okay, I think I know what that means now, actually, as I was talking about it. Let me get the guidebook. So this is 6. 6 of Wands. So we have success. That's the word here. Part of your success relies on your attitude and relies on your focus. I think the reason why I wasn't sure whether or not this was reversed or not is because the message here is like, you know, 6 of Wands is a very uplifting energy of celebration, of achieving something, of people celebrating you, of you celebrating. And, you don't need other people's validation. I guess like to give yourself those moments of like joy or celebrating yourself or to be proud of yourself. Like, I don't know, maybe that's something you need to work on is being proud of yourself, of not just relying on other people telling you they're proud of you, or that you did a good job with whatever you're doing. Like, give that to yourself. Be proud of yourself. Look back on the progress you've made in your life. Look at the things you've been through, the stuff you've worked hard for. I think reflecting on that would be good for you. But also, yeah, back to that other message of like, sometimes, or, you know, we're given, things happen in our lives, right? And I feel like there's a lot of times a choice in what that means. There's a choice of, is this a positive or negative thing? Or can I flip this to be a positive or negative thing? Or can I find the good in that? And I know that's difficult for a lot of people. I feel like in general, society tends to really focus on the negative things. I mean, it makes me think about how on the internet, unfortunately, things that get a lot of views, there's things like rage baiting or creating videos to make people upset. People love drama, and, you know, that stuff gets a lot of views, but it's also like, you know, a lot of times it's not the best energy, you know? There's so much focus on that stuff. So I think it's an important skill, to be honest, to look at situations in your life and find the positive in it. Because I personally believe that when things happen to us, there's a message there and there's a lesson. And I think there's a message here for you, Dragon Wolfman, of focusing on the positive, especially in your life, finding the positives in your life. Sometimes we can really spiral a situation. It could be, you know, this upright 6 of Wands, or it could be reversed if we let ourselves spiral into that. And not to say you can't be upset sometimes or that you can't feel your feelings. It's very important to feel your feelings. But I personally have seen how it's affected my life, viewing things in a more positive light and finding the lessons and messages in it, and just in general having a more positive outlook towards things and not just immediately jumping to the negative. I feel like so many of us do that. And to be honest, my brain still does that, but I've been working really hard to change that. And in general, I've seen so much more positive things show up in my life because of that. A lot of times, what we focus on shows up in our life. So, yeah, I think advice for December is to focus on the positive, focus on the joy. The things you focus on will be what will show up in your life. That's what you're gonna see. You know, there's always something to be like upset about, whether that's in your personal life or in the world. So that's why it's important to have those moments of focusing on the positives. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's all I have for you, Dragon Wolfen. I think I got the main message across. Yeah, I hope December goes well for you. And I hope this helped. I do. I hope it resonated, although it was mostly kind of about future stuff, so, you know, we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you for being here, Dragon Wolfen. And I do want to say thank you so much for showing up to so many of my streams. You've been here since the beginning, basically. And it's meant a lot to me. It's meant a lot to me. So, yeah, thank you. And remember, you can rewatch anytime on my YouTube with the timestamp I gave you. Makes sense that giving good thoughts makes good things happen. Yes. Yeah, genuinely, like, you're gonna be attracting that energy towards you. But yeah, okay. We're gonna go on a quick little ad break, and then we're gonna do Pyro's reading, because Pyro donated. And then we'll do a freebie after Pyro. Here's your fairy wink, Antipani. Yeah. Alright, quick little ad break, because I like to do ads between readings, that way it doesn't interrupt the readings. And yeah, then we'll get back to it. Break time. Okay, I'll be right back. Whoa, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, okay. Pyro! We're gonna do your reading now. I think you said general. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, general reading. I can do that for you. Thank you again for donating, Pyro. It means a lot. And I'm also gonna at you. Oh, okay, you are here. Okay, cool. But it's nothing much. I just got back as well. I don't know when you typed that, but oh, you didn't miss much. I just came back from my little break, and I'm gonna do your reading now. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle your cards, and then I get your timestamp and all that after I do that. Nix, hi Nix. You get to see the moon, OMG. You're like I am live. I am live. Oh, thank you, Nix. It's nice to see you. I feel like we haven't played games together in a minute. I miss you, Nix. Okay. I miss you. I do. I miss you guys. I've been busy. Okay. Pyro. Revive. Pyro. Gear. Okay, and then we'll do current energy. Unknown. Challenge. Future. Good place. Okay. Oh, and I think finally, because of like this camera, you can see all 5 cards, I'm pretty sure. Which is nice, because that has been a struggle with my other cameras. So I'm pretty sure I tested it the other day. We're gonna see. Yeah, okay. All right. What is Pyro's current energy? Car wheels across the screen. Yes. I leave it there when I'm shuffling. Just so people can look at it while I'm shuffling, and then I take it away when I'm actually doing the reading. Because it's also like a good marker, like visually, like for when I'm doing a reading or not, I think. Okay, what is Pyro's current? Ooh. Okay. And now... challenge. Okay. Well, that one flew out. Okay. And then the advice card. It's too many. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we'll get your timestamp. Oops, didn't mean to flip that over. I was trying to do the thing. It's fine, I'll do that in a minute. I mess them up anyways. I make them so organized and then I just pick them up. Okay. Arrow. Arrow. Okay. Let me copy this. So, Pyro, your timestamp is 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 3 seconds. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below. I also realized I forgot to do the ones from last stream. I will catch up. But yeah, okay, let me write that down, Pyro. I don't know why 5 feels like an important number. I'm noticing 5 for some reason. Interesting. Okay. So, I already flipped this one over, but you know, it's fine. For your current energy, we have the Hawk. For your unknown card, which, oops, revealed it, we have the 4 of Pentacles. For your challenge, we have, I believe this is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And for your advice, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And for your possible future, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, it's slightly not showing. I mean, it's better than it was. I think if I like messed with it again, but I don't want to move. I don't want to move the camera right now. But yeah, okay, definitely shows it a lot better than the past. Okay, it is a lot of coins, which is interesting. So. Okay. So I'm kind of seeing you as this hawk. Or, okay, I'm almost like imagining this hawk as like your connection spiritually. I almost like imagine it like when you're connecting to spiritual stuff. It's like you are like it's like you're closing your eyes and like opening your eyes as this hawk. And you're like navigating through the world like this in a way, which is super cool. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense for you and your you do so much, Pyro. I think it's very cool. You have so much knowledge and wisdom and you really see people. You feel people's energies. You also see a lot of things that most people don't. Oh, like eyes of a hawk. I don't know, I just heard you were chosen for a reason. I feel like a lot of the experiences you've had, especially spiritually, would freak out a lot of people, and you've probably been freaked out before, but I feel like, you know, you've learned how to handle things, or you handle it really well. to be quite honest. You've seen so much. You've been through so much. I also think it's interesting how like there's a focus here with this hawk of like spiritual stuff, but then we have a lot of pentacles, which, you know, pentacles talk about, it talks about money, but it also just talks about like the physical world, physical possessions, physical items. Like Big Brother energy. Yeah, you do. You do. You do a lot. Feel very calm right now. I'm seeing like an ocean or like water or waves for some reason. Now I'm seeing the bird like flying over the ocean or something. Okay, so it's like you've seen depths of things that like, it's almost like when you're in this hawk state, it's kind of reminding me of like, there's like special glasses you can get when you're fishing. This is so, wow, that's so crazy that I'm thinking of this. I know because my dad has some, that you can see the fish better, and I feel like you just naturally do that. Like you naturally see things in a way like that other people don't. And it's interesting because I definitely feel like there's a message here of like remembering to come back to your body, your human body. This is so funny. So like, I keep hearing this phrase. It's meant to be a reminder towards you, Pyro, of you are human. Don't forget you are human. And it's funny because I actually think I've like thought that even before I'm doing this reading. I think I've just thought that when thinking about you sometimes recently or something. Of like, remember you are human. You have this gift of going into this hawk energy for a reason, and it's very helpful. And it's benefited you a lot. But also, there's times when you need to come back to your body. In like a metaphorical sense, I guess. And remember to live as that, and not just live as this hawk. There's that balance aspect of it. And honestly, I feel like you've probably had a lot of time to manage and figure those things out for yourself. I don't doubt that. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's just a reminder I kept hearing of that you are human. Which is something you know, and it's something so simple, but it's like sometimes there's just like those really simple things that I think we need to like really process, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, let me look at the hawk page real quick. And this is air energy, which makes sense talking about spirit. Oh. And I hear Eminem playing right next to me, abracadabra, as I'm patrolling. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Look at this. Okay, so keywords we have watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. To be honest, I did not remember what this page talked about, so I think that's cool. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much, suspicious. To bring into balance, perspective shift. That makes sense. You are a huge messenger, Pyro. I think something you should know is that I think sometimes, or no, I mean, I see you do this all the time. You respond to people, you leave messages for them, in like servers and chats or even personally. And, I think there's times where not everyone always like says much back in response, but I think it's good for you to know that you are still making an impact in those little moments. Or even if people are responding, like, I think just remember, like, you know, you're not always gonna see the ripple effect that your words have on people, but I feel like truly you have, yeah, that's such a good way of putting it, like a messenger of divinity. Like, you are a messenger. You say things that people need to hear because you see in a way others do not. And I want you to know, like, you've really changed people's lives. And those, oh my gosh, I feel so emotional. I feel like crying. Like, what you do on a daily basis and for everyone, it really does matter, and people really do appreciate it. Not everyone has the words to express that, but I want you to know that people feel that. Even people who are just lurking and don't even interact. You really affect people's lives, Pyro, and you are so important, and what you have to say is so important. And I feel like crying. You're doing great, and you should be proud of yourself. I mean, it makes me think about, oh my god, I might cry. We never know how, and I think this is also like a message for anyone listening, like, we never know how we're affecting people. We never know how we change their lives. I'm getting a specific example of something personal. I'm trying to figure out how much I can say. Basically, one of my family members lives across the country. They needed help with something one day. And my mom was trying her best to help, just over the phone. And I know my mom was struggling. It's one of my siblings, so my mom was like, my child across the land. I want to help you, but I can only do so much from here. This happened like a couple weeks ago. So that day, we realized that there was like a white feather on our doorstep. And also, there was someone who actually ended up helping my sibling that day. And like, my mom had called this person first. This is a random stranger my mom had called. And the stranger's name was the same name as one of my mom's best friends who passed away. And this person, this stranger, helped out my sibling. And me and my mom do not think that was a coincidence, especially there was like that white feather on our doorstep as well. We saw it as a sign of like my mom's friend looking out for us and being there and helping. And also, oh, that was the other thing. This stranger told my mom, I don't remember the exact words, but like this stranger told my mom that she was a great mother and that she's doing great. And this is a person we don't know, but they have the same name as my mom's friend who passed away. And they said something that like, it really touched my mom. And that's what I mean is that stranger, this is my point, that stranger had no idea how they affected my mom and even me, like in a good way. They have no idea that that's what my mom needed to hear in that moment. And I just think that's something that's really beautiful. And that's the example I was seeing, and that's what I mean by how all of us, we have no idea like how we're affecting others and how we're all important in our own ways, you know? That's why it's so important for all of you listening. You have a purpose here. You're all wanted and deserve to be here. And like I said, you have no idea like how much good you actually are doing for the world just by existing. That person just had that name, you know, like, and they don't know that. But still, them being there meant a lot. And so, yeah, that goes back to you, Pyro, is like, it's the same thing of like, you're doing this constantly, and especially, you're doing it especially more purposefully. And I think it's really beautiful, and I hope you realize how much, like, this is just a reminder, you really are making a difference. Ugh, I'm on the verge of tears this whole time. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see. What does it say? Sharing. So this is your challenge. Oh yeah, so this is what I was saying is like, especially right now, I feel like imagine, I almost see this as like an orange or something. I feel like especially right now, you've been really busy. You've been giving out all these like orange slices, your energy, your time. I think it's just like an overall, like, you know, you're just, you give out your energy so much to others, and you're just doing so much for people, that for your family, for people, for your friends, for everyone, even strangers. And I always think it's like, because I think you're both very kind and naturally giving. And also I feel like you feel like a sense of duty to do that for others. And I feel like that is fulfilling for you. And I almost feel like it's a struggle for you to like keep some of these slices for yourself. Definitely give more to yourself. You deserve it. Like, make sure you're like buying nice things for yourself, or like spending stuff like on you. And I think you do that, but like I think it's almost like your guides are like, give yourself even more permission you know, to like live your life and do those things for yourself, because while you are here for other people and you're willingly doing so much, like you're also here to live your own life and to enjoy your own life for you, not just for everyone, but for you. So don't forget that. I truly appreciate all that you do. I don't speak up much about this, but you have so much here, and you have a big impact here. That means a lot to the community. Thank you for all you do. Aw, that's so sweet of you to say, Sherby. Thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah. Like, truly, Pyro, you do like more than enough for people. Like, for real. Take breaks, buy nice things for yourself, you know, like, don't feel guilty when you do those things. I don't know if you do or not, but like, you deserve, I feel like crying. You deserve so much. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You deserve so much, Pyro. And that good energy you put out into the world is gonna come back to you. Pyro, you go above. You really, yeah. See, Nyx knows. So many people know. Like, we really, really appreciate you. Oh, my eyes. I'm crying a little bit. Okay. Ugh. You do go above and beyond, and it means so much. It means so much. I like it also, like, I get frustrated because I'm like, I don't. Oh, hold on, I'm crying. The tears. Like, I wish, sometimes I'm like, I wish, like, I hope my words are getting through to you, but sometimes I'm almost like, words are not enough to express how much I'm, how much I feel this right now. Okay. I also, I feel like I relate to you a lot with that, Pyro. And I feel like, I don't know, something I'm just realizing just now is I feel like it's kind of comforting to me, actually, to see you doing that for people too, because I feel like I try to do that for others as well in my own ways. And I've just been like that my whole life. I've always wanted to help people. I've always tried to be there for people. And I feel like I'm good at that. I feel like I'm good at comforting people. And I say that especially because people tell me that all the time. Even strangers. I've had some crazy moments with strangers where I'm like, whoa, I felt like I was supposed to be here, you know? But anyways, I think it gives me comfort to, like, see other people like you, Pyro, doing that as well. Because I guess it makes me, like, feel less alone in that. Does that make sense? Because, you know, there's so much people in the world not doing that. Not doing what we do, you know? And so, I don't know, it's just comforting to me, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, okay. With your possible future, Three of Swords in reverse, just remember, anytime I talk about the future, take it with a grain of salt. I could be right, I could be wrong. Future's always changing, energy's always changing. But with this Three of Swords in reverse, I see so much healing, especially with some of the personal hurt you've gone through recently. I think especially like with relationships, both friendships, but I'm also kind of seeing like romantically as well. I see healing with that. You deserve so much. I feel like you also, you deserve someone who can give to you in a way that you need. And that person's out there. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not getting... Yeah, I guess the message here with that, with your future, is just like, there's gonna be a focus on healing. You're going to feel better. So, you know, if you've been feeling hurt from that, especially recently, I see like this like soothing energy that you'll be entering. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not getting anything too specific because I think you're not meant to know. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from your guides. Like, it's so interesting when I'm like channeling for you like this, because like right now, like I said, I still kind of see that like water, and I feel like I'm almost like, it's like they're only allowing me to see so much come through. There's like a wall of water, and I'm only allowed to see like certain things that are kind of floating through, if that makes sense, kind of. There will be healing with that, so trust that. There's also like so much like yellow and red I'm noticing. It's like the bright colors here. I'm sure my spirit guide tend to do that since I'm too clever with Freddy. Yeah, I think that's like they have. It's like they have this wall. Yeah, of just water. That's what it feels like and like looks like to me in my head right now. But I feel very calm, and they're just kind of like, here's this thing. Here, yeah, you can know about this. You can say this. You're not really getting too much more specifics though. Yeah, okay. It's so funny when I notice that when I'm channeling for people. Like I don't know how to, I don't know if you felt that before, Pyro, but I don't know how to describe it other than just it's like there's like a wall. But yeah, okay. And finally, for your advice, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I think, okay, I just heard in my head, like, keep using the privileges you have to embody positivity, to embody abundance. Because I feel like you have a lot of abundance, and I feel like, Oh, I'm also hearing high vibrations. That's another word that's coming through. Oh, I feel like looking at the page for this one as well. Let's see. Honestly, I feel like just you're doing good enough. Keep doing what you're doing, you know? I feel like yeah, you're doing good with what you're doing and how you're navigating your life. I don't know if you ever like or recently you've been like hard on yourself a bit or anything, but like you're doing your best and you're doing great. And I think yeah, there's just something about like there's all these coins and this is you sharing that abundance, that energy, your resources with others, and like lifting up people's vibrations and like lifting up the energy in a room and the vibes, and like just keep feeding into that, because I feel like that it's like you found how do I word this, like you found your place in a way with what you do with that, and keep that going. That's the advice I'm seeing. Keep that flowing, because I think it's almost like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm getting an example from Tinkerbell. I don't know if you've seen the Tinkerbell movies, Pyro, but I'll explain this to you. So in the world of Tinkerbell, they have pixie dust. That's how they fly. That's their magic. They have the pixie dust tree. And I think it's in the Pirate Fairy movie. I love when they give me specific examples about stuff I've not been thinking about. Anyway, so they have the regular golden pixie dust, and then they have blue pixie dust, which is very special, very rare, and that blue pixie dust creates more gold. And I almost see it as like you are holding the blue pixie dust and you're creating this like fountain of other golden pixie dust for people around you and just everyone in general. And like I feel like you've got a good system going, and yeah, just keep doing that. Like there's not really much I could say with advice to you, because I feel like yeah, you got it. You already have that blue pixie dust. You got this. Yeah, there's not really much I can say that I feel like you don't already know right now, in terms of that at least. But yeah, that was a funny example. I haven't thought about those movies in a while, but I love those movies. I should rewatch them. I love how calm I feel in your energy. It's great. When my name is called, there's a good change. Aww. Well, yeah, don't force yourself to stay awake. Please rest. What time is it? Oh, wow, it is getting late. So if anyone needs to rest, please do. Please. That's very important. Especially if you're not donating. Don't force yourself. I choose free readings randomly, so there's a chance I might not get to you. But yeah, Pyro, I think that's what I have for you. Actually, wait, did I talk about the Four of Pentacles? No, wait, I didn't, did I? Did I? I don't think I did. Oh, okay, that's talking about the wall thing, I think. Because Four of Pentacles energy is kind of like That's funny. Yeah, your guides definitely have stuff that they're just like, we're gonna keep it in this little bag. We're gonna keep it in this little bag here. Because, you know, you're a lot more like connected and locked in than some people. So like, you know, which is not a bad thing at all, but yeah. Let me see what word's in here. Save. Oh my gosh. It says saving. Ooh, there's some okay, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling they're letting me like feel it a little bit, I think, or something. Like there's exciting things that are gonna happen to you. But like literally I can't really say much else than that because they're not giving me it. But I almost feel like this sense of like giddiness. Almost like see, and I'm not like really finding much else words because they're just like, nope, we're keeping it in this bag. The unknown is meant to stay unknown for you, which is funny because for most people, I feel like this like, you know, reveals stuff to them, especially spiritually or whatever. But for you, because you are very connected, they're just like, we're just gonna keep this in this bag here, and you know, you'll see, it'll be exciting. And also I'm thinking about how like it's okay, now it's making me think about how like in the spiritual realm, kind of getting into that area of like time not like existing or something like that. That's what I heard. Like spiritual realm and stuff, like reality is very much different. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. You're going where you need to be. And I feel like you're definitely following like your higher purpose and all of that to your best of your ability. And sometimes the surprise is really fun. And as you know, sometimes we're not meant to know. We're just not meant to know things. But yeah. Okay. No spoilers, exactly. They can't spoil the movie. Even though sometimes they're just I don't know, I feel like maybe there's like some specific guides of yours or something that like I said, that they're like kind of giddy about it. They're just like tee. But that's all I'm seeing, which is funny. But yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna end your reading, Pyro. Thank you again for donating and supporting me. It means a lot. And just everything you've done for me and other people. It means so much. I shed a few tears during your reading because I really mean it and I really felt that. And you're doing great. And I'm proud of you. Your guides are proud of you. Your family's proud of you. Everyone's proud of you and is grateful for you. So yeah. Probably one of my mischievous spirit guides. I know who it is. Yeah, they kind of felt like they're just like that's kind of like the vibes. Like it was pretty calm, and then all like I got that. I don't know. I just heard something about foxes in my head just now as well. Foxes. I did see the fox card when shuffling. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna end reading there. I've been talking in a Western accent a lot recently because I think it's funny. Sometimes I do it without realizing it. All right. Okay. We're gonna take an ad break because I'd like to do ads between readings. And then we're gonna pick the next free reading. So yes, if anyone's new here, hi, hello, my name's Moon. If you would like a free reading, it's !join on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can ask and I'll add you. I do see some YouTube people. If you're still here on YouTube, let me know and I'll add you. But just remember, free readings are random. I pick them randomly / intuitively. So if you'd like a guaranteed reading like Pyro just did, you're welcome to donate to my Kofi. You get more cards, it's prioritized, but you don't have to, that's completely optional. Yeah, okay, ad break. I have to say, the vibes here are immaculate. Thank you! I tried very hard to create good vibes here. And I'm pretty proud of the space I've created here. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying being here. There's a lot of lovely people here. I intend to attract that, you know. But yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for saying that. Next. Okay. Ads, and then I'll pick the next freebie. Wah. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Sorry, I was laying with my dogs. I just wanted to lay with them for a second, and then one of my dogs laid his head on me, and then I was like, damn. Well, now I can't move. Okay. Thank you for following Real Arrows, love. I appreciate it. Okay. It's been 2 hours, and especially since it's late, and I'm not trying to mess up my sleep schedule too much, I think we're gonna do like 1 or 2 more readings. But yeah. If you don't know, I usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 2 to 3 times a week. Although, oh yeah, I do gotta mention, if you look on my Discord, if you join my Discord, for those interested, 18 plus, the link's there in the Twitch chat. I give updates and stuff there, but also I am now gonna be doing a tabletop role-playing game every Thursday. I'm a part of what's called Root, the TTRPG game ran by my lovely friend Sparrow, the finance VTuber. We did session 0 last week. I didn't stream that one, but I think I'll probably try to stream this one for this week. So if anyone, I'll be probably trying to stream that every week on Thursdays. But yeah, for those interested, if you want to see a different side of me, we're gonna be playing a cool tabletop role-playing game where I'll be playing as Polly the possum. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me shout Sparrow out. My lovely friend Sparrow. Sparrow's very cool. You should just go follow them in general. Sparrow. YouTube. Go give Sparrow some love. But yeah, I'm super excited because I love roleplay. I love improv stuff, and that's basically what it is. But yeah, I'm super excited. So because of that though, I'm not sure if I'll stream Tarot Wednesday. I'll try, but I do have to prepare for that. I'm still like creating my character and finishing that up, and I need to have time for that. So but yeah, we'll be doing that on Thursdays from now on, which is exciting. Pyra. But yeah, okay. Let me okay, let me move Pyro from the queue. And who's in the list here? Okay. Oh, we also need to remove Dragon Wolfen. Yes. Okay. Who's gonna be our next freebie? There's a lot of people. Hold on, I also have a granola bar that I'm gonna kind of munch on for a second. Okay. Okay, sorry, I was nomming. Real Eros Loves, are you still here? Nom nom nom. Granola bar. Also, let me know what you prefer for me to call you. I might call you Loves, because that feels easy for me to say. However, feel free to let me know. And don't worry, Nick. We'll get you a reading sometime soon, Nick. Don't you worry. Loves is perfect. Okay. I don't know if it will be tonight, Nix. We'll see. But I know you've been wanting one, so don't worry. Brain. Okay, loves. So, let me know what your question is, and if you would like, you can pick from one of my freebie spreads right here. But no worries if you have a question that doesn't exactly fit it, or you're not sure. We'll figure it out, so don't worry. Okay. Let me write your name down. I will say I am gonna close the queue for now. But remember, you're welcome to donate throughout the entire stream. Donation readings are open the entire stream, so I've dozed off several times already. Yes, go sleep, Nex. Get your rest. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sweet dreams, Nex. Hope you get good rest. I love you too. There is a person who is live who I've been wanting to raid into. I don't know if they're still live at this moment, but I did see them live like not too long ago. Also, I do need to eat food. So we'll see how this reading goes. We'll see, because I don't know, this might be the last reading, or freebie at least, but yeah. If anyone donates, I will absolutely do your reading, unless I'm like incredibly tired and not able to, but yeah. I actually don't have any questions. Flow wherever your intuition takes you and I'll be happy. Ooh, okay. Okay, we could do a more general reading for you then. Yeah, we could probably do general C. I feel like that's a good one for people who don't have specific questions. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna shuffle your cards and then I'll get your timestamp once I'm done shuffling. Okay. Let me sip some water. I also checked that person is still live, so fingers crossed they're still live when I'm ready to raid out. Because I'm like, because I think we just stream at different times. I like lurking on their streams a lot. Pretty cozy vibes. They also do tarot sometimes, and yeah, it's pretty cool, But yeah, okay. We're gonna shuffle your cards now, loves. Oh, ooh, that one blew out. Okay. Nice. Okay, and the last card. Tapani. Tapani. Tapini. Here's your fairy wing. Okay, last card. Now let's get your timestamp ready. The spreads. Okay. Okay, so loves, your timestamp is 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 28 seconds. So, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below after stream. I do need to catch up on the last one though. I think I forgot to put them there, but yeah. Okay, let me write that down. And yeah. So. For your current energy, we have the Swan. For your advice card, we have, I believe this is the Page of Pentacles. I'll double check. In reverse, or it might be the Knight. I'll double check. It's in French. And for your possible future, we have the Page of Pentacles. Wait a minute. Is this the page? And is I just realized that. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, okay, this is the Knight. Okay. Going to fall asleep to Moon's voice. It's a nice voice to listening. Aw, and thanks for saying that, Dragon Wolf. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. Which I didn't really think so until I started streaming. People in real life tell me, speak up. I can't hear you. What are you saying? Because my voice is actually pretty quiet. And I notice sometimes it cuts out what I'm saying because I'm just like kind of soft-spoken. Even when I think I'm not. Sometimes I think I'm speaking more aggressively than I actually am. Which is weird. Anyways. Yes. I hope you get good rest tonight, Dragon Wolfen. I know Botan tells me that all the time. Botan's like, Moon, I always fall asleep to your streams. But yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. With this Swan energy, there's two things I'm getting. One, I don't know if right now maybe there's like a focus on like reflecting about yourself, about your past, about a situation. I also do see something about maybe another person in your life like reflecting back to you. I don't know if there's someone like I don't know if there's someone right now where like you can kind of like see yourself in them. Only heard you yell that one time on the game with your friends playing Fortnite or the Christmas game. Yeah, I do be screeching a lot more when I'm playing games with my friends. That's why it's so funny. It's so funny, like, looking at the difference of that. I am a lot more of a gremlin when I'm playing games with my friends. But yeah. Anyways, this is also water energy with the swan, which water, you know, it reminds me of like the cups with tarot. Talks about our emotions, our connections with others. So it makes sense that, I don't know, like, I definitely feel like there's something about another person. Also heard in my head just now the word duality. Maybe this happens more at nighttime. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like you have a lot of moments at night. I don't know if like you meditate or like have any sort of spiritual practices or anything. It's okay if you don't, but like, I don't know, there's something about nighttime, because I was just looking at like the top part here and, oh, I'm so glad you guys can see the colors better now. I saw like this yellow and then there's like this blue, and it made me think of like the sun reflecting on water and the sun setting, and then that made me think about nighttime. So I don't know if like there's something about nighttime, like I don't know if like maybe before going to sleep, or maybe that's when you have free time and you're just kind of like thinking and thoughts are coming to you. I don't know, there's something also about like creativity as well now that I'm getting about like, I don't know if like certain ideas come to you at night, or there might be an idea that you'll get at night soon. Take this however it resonates. I have this image of like this person sitting on like a little like windowsill. Like, you know those windowsills that you can like sit in? I don't know what they're called. Are they called like a bay window or something? I don't know. They're sitting with a notebook looking up at the moon through the window. And I kind of see that as like you. Or I don't know if like that image would mean something to you, but like that's what I'm seeing. There's also like, there's like this mysterious energy about like, I don't know if like you also just like sometimes think about some of your goals or the things you wish and dream for. I almost feel like maybe a part of you could be like almost more authentic at night or truthful at night. Definitely make time for that if you don't already have that, and like, I don't know, like your routine or whatever, but there's something like that's important. And I don't know, try not to lose that, because I feel like you got like a really good flow going with that. And yeah, there's something again about reflection. Oh, it's like you're seeing through your creativity. That's how you get to know yourself better. Pay attention to the things in your dreams, the things you write down. Write down. If you're not writing stuff down, I would recommend doing that. Whether you're awake or you dream and then you wake up, definitely start writing some. If you don't already write some of these ideas and things down, I highly recommend that, because I feel like I almost feel it it's like you looking down at this notebook you have or something, and I feel like that'll really help you or create this spark that will be really important for you in your life in general. You do write them down in your... Okay. So then that image I was seeing of, like, you know, this person writing in the notebook, that makes sense. Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. Don't stop. But also maybe, like, look back at some of your older ones, maybe? Some of the older stuff you've written down, because I feel like you're gonna find things about yourself that you didn't realize. I love when that happens. That happens to me. Sometimes I look back at, like, stuff I've written, because I'm also a writer. I'm a writer and artist. I love writing stories and stuff. Which is why I'm excited for the TTRPG on Thursday. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, sometimes I look back and, like, I feel like I find something new that I didn't realize in the moment, you know? So yeah, that might be really important for you. Go look back at some of your old stuff. I do that with my drawings as well. Sometimes it's nice to look back at your progress. But yeah, okay, moving on to your possible future. Just remember that anytime I talk about the future, take it with a grain of salt. The future is always changing, energy is always changing. I could be right, I could be wrong. But yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know if you plan on, like, sharing these stories in some way, but I do see you, like, starting a new path, focusing on an idea or something. Because the pages talk about, like, going on a new path, starting something new, and the Page of Pentacles talk about money, material possessions, the material world. I feel like it's possible. I don't know, maybe, like, one of your ideas, you'll follow it at some point in the future, and it will bring you abundance in your life. That could literally mean so many things. That could be, like, literal money. That could be abundance in connections with others. But I feel like that's why it's really important for you to reflect on the stuff you've already written, because I feel like it'll help you get to this place. Even if you don't plan on sharing any of this, because I could see it as, like, maybe you do want to share your stories one day, or maybe it's just a thing you like to do for yourself. Either way, it's valid. And I think by reflecting on this, there's something really important here that'll set you on a really important path of abundance, which is super exciting. Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited. I have many books or stories that I plan to publish eventually. Same. Oh my gosh, same. I have so many on the back burner. You're just like me then. Oh my gosh, you're here for a reason. I have so many. I have so much I've written that I'm like, I want to make this a book one day or something, you know? Well, there you go. You might have $1 million idea sitting there in your notebook. So yeah, reflect, and I feel like that'll set you on the right path. Happy dance, happy dance. Also, hi, Trixie Bell! Trixie Bell! Hello, I hope you're doing well. Guys, I was looking back. Trixie Bell. It's been 1 year. I realized you were one of the first people that donated that very first stream I did. And you still show up today, which makes me so happy. Yeah, I was looking up at the VOD. You were there for the first stream and you also donated. which is that's so exciting. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been a year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, even just by being here. It means a lot to me. I can't believe how far I've come, you know? But yeah. Oh, no, yeah. No, you. Okay. For your advice card. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Or Pentacles? Yes, Pentacles. Yes. Let me read that. Here's the page, in case you want to pause it and read it, although this one's kind of hard to read. The Knight of Pentacles is working hard, acquiring fortune. He is very productive and dedicated to his goals and projects. Oh, that makes so much... Okay, so because it's in reverse... Wow, this all comes together so beautifully. It might be time to actually start taking action towards these stories. If you want to get to a place where you're sharing this idea and making it something, making it real. I think it's time, the advice here is time to actually start making time for that and maybe start to focus on that. Taking little steps. For example, I know some advice I've heard from people who want to write but are busy is like setting aside like even just like 5-10 minutes a day to write or to focus on those projects. Even just small time like that, that'll add up over time. So I feel like right now you're you know, these are just like stories and ideas and dreams and stuff that you have, but like you're not taking much action with them, especially outside of like that time you have for yourself. So I feel like the advice here is if you want this path is available to you. But in order to get there, in order to get those opportunities, you know, it's obviously your choice. You have free will, no matter what I say here, but maybe it's time to start actually maybe collecting, like this person's collecting like these flowers, collecting the specific ideas that you really want to focus on and start to perfect and hone and oh my gosh, Pixie Bell, thank you so much. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Thank you for donating. Okay, hold on, I'm in the flow though. Let me before I forget. But yeah, like making time for that I think would be really helpful, and it all comes together. You know, looking back, starting to look back at like your old writing, your old ideas, and starting to focus and pick out the ones that you really want to focus on. It's all, you will get so much out of that, I feel, especially from the journey of that. I definitely think if you feel that's worth it to you, then do that. Start taking action. That's the advice here. Take action towards that. Because it's like, I just heard in my head, a sitting duck. You know, those stories are not going to write themselves. People can't read your book and your stories if, you know, they're just in your head. So yeah, start to figure out how to like actually, you know, share that. I feel like especially now there's so many resources online to help you. Honestly, just with skills in general, there's so much free stuff online, tutorials, all of that, ways you can help figure out how to organize yourself and get there. So that's super exciting. Oh my gosh, wow. You can start doing writings. It'd be cool. Oh my gosh, I've thought about doing that actually. Like having those like co-working streams where I actually thought about doing that. But yeah, okay. I think that's all the messages I have for you, loves. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Wishing you the best. I hope this resonated. I hope this was helpful. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and for following on all of that. You got this. I believe in you. Yeah. That's super exciting. That's so cool. You're just like me, for real. For real, I do that. I have so many stories and stuff I want to You know, right now I'm really focusing on streaming and tarot, but I want to try to get to that one day myself. Aw, you're very welcome. Yeah, Trixie. Okay, let me see. Thank you so much, Trixie. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Alright, hold on, it's loading. Happy 1 year. Aw, thank you, Trixie. Aw, and you pay. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You're so sweet. Oh, you didn't have to, but thank you. That means a lot. Okay. So we can do your reading then, Trixie. And then we'll probably raid after that unless anyone else donates. Donation readings are open the entire stream. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go on a quick little ad break. I will be quicker this time, I swear. Last time I just laid with my dogs for a minute. But yeah, Trixie Belle, let me know what reading you're wanting, what type of reading you're wanting, and you know, if you have a preferred spread or whatever. And also, if you see one in the 3-card section that you want for the 5-card and I can add more cards to it, please feel free to choose that. But yeah, okay, ad break and then we'll do Trixie's reading. I love you guys. Gosh darn it, I messed up my mic thing again. Oops. But hello, I'm back. I have another granola bar. And I'm gonna munch on real quick. Oh my gosh, Shipani. Thank you for gigantifying the emote. Think about general. Oh my gosh. Yes, we could do a general reading for you, Trixie Belle. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that in a second. Let me start putting these cards away. So yeah, I'm gonna shuffle your cards and then get you your timestamp after I'm done shuffling. Remy! Hi, Remy. Don't worry, I muted on purpose because I was eating a granola bar. And because I was eating, I think it made it look like my mouth was moving. But I was eating a granola bar. Hi, Remy, how are you? Okay. Oh yeah, I did close the freebies. I'm just finishing up donation readings for now. It's okay, Rebby. There will be other times. And also, you're a close friend of mine, so like if you ever want me to pull a couple cards for you about anything, you're welcome to ask me. Okay. All right. What is Trixie Belle's energy? Okay. Whoa! Whoa, cards flew! Hold on, I'm gonna put these back. I still need to donate that $5 just to know if I beat. Oh my gosh, sometimes I just look at that. I just look at that clip, Tapani, because I think it's so funny. Did you see the audio I sent you? I did not. I think I saw you sent something, but I think I was already streaming. But I will look at that later. Okay. Trying this again. Okay. Ah. Challenge card. Unknown. Oh. Body. Hold on. Cards, they're flying. Is this? We're gonna go with the body. Did you actually just donate? Oh my gosh. Just for that, hold on. Did you say anything? Did I defeat the body? Oh my, you're such a goober. Thank you. You didn't have to actually do that. Oh my goodness. If anyone's confused, I do have a clip of it. Tapani. If you should go find the clip. It should be one of my feature, but you don't have to go search for it if you're not. Actually, I don't know if you guys are able to post links. I know it's in my Discord. Tapani. Okay. Oh, I need to focus. I need to focus. Oh yeah, there it is. If you want to see the clip, there it is. Welp was allowed. Oh my gosh. Well, I think clips probably are an exception. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, okay. And the last card, advice. Oh, okay. Okay, I got your cards, Trixie. Alright, let's get your timestamp. I know, Remy. It was goofy. The cards were perfect. Okay, timestamp. That was so fun. We should play Lethal Company again to be. You know who also likes playing Lethal Company? Sparrow. And Remy too. Wait, is that 4 of us? Remy, Sparrow, Moon, Tapani. Oh my god. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. That would be so fun. I love Lethal Company, and I know Sparrow does too. Trixie Belle. It's pretty fun. And we get silly clips like that. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Okay. So, Trixie Belle, your timestamp is 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 25 seconds. So, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, if you ever want to rewatch a reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, and I usually put the timestamp in the comments below. The stream is over. Yeah. You did make a few clips. Yes, because it was really fun. It was really funny. Okay. I also feel like whenever I do play games, I try to clip that, because, I don't know, during tarot, there's not... Sometimes I'm like, oh, that was a moment I could clip, but, like, I kind of forget when I'm doing tarot. It's definitely easier for games, I think. I have clip of... Oh yeah, me and Sparrow did play Lethal Company on my stream once. I have a clip of it. Sparrow's great. I'm so excited for this TTRPG on Thursday. Although I still need to figure out... I still need to finish my character lore. I've been busy. Oh, I did start a drawing of my character, though. Which I also need to finish. But yeah, anyways. Okay, Trixie Belle. Okay. So, for your current energy, Trixie Belle, we have the crocodile. For your unknown card, oh my goodness. This is the 6 of something. It's either cups or pentacles. I might have to check real quick. 6 of something for your unknown card. For your challenge, we have the Emperor. For your advice, we have the Devil. And for your possible future, we have the Sun. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier and in my Discord, I'm probably be streaming on Thursdays now, doing the Root TTRPG with some of my friends. It's gonna be super fun. It's my first tabletop role-playing game. However, I have just role-played in general before. I also love improv and stuff. I've just been waiting for an opportunity like this, and I was so happy when Sparrow chose me as one of the few people. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, that'll be on Thursdays. Just returned to the office, heating up on me. Ooh, what you eating, Pyro? We are so blessed, Remy. And I'm so happy Remy's there. Oh my, Remy. I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm also a little nervous because I'm like, never done it before, so you know, I'm just really betting that all those years I used to roleplay online will come back to me. But yeah, okay. Ah. Thank you, Ray. Well, also, and I was thinking about, okay, sorry, Trixie Belle, I'll get into your reading in a second, but, I I also feel like my character is gonna be the more serious character, at least in the beginning especially, which I think will be interesting. I think that's part of the reason I chose the exile, is because, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of sides to me you guys don't get to see. I also used to act and stuff. So, I think it'll be interesting to have a character that's definitely gonna be a bit more like cynical and cold and stuff, and like contrast to my actual personality. I think that'll be interesting to do and play. I definitely wanted to play a character that like, and that's why I was like, I'm gonna create a voice for this, because I want it to like be its own thing, you know? I imagine Risky's gonna border on being a Jack Sparrow type at first, and then she's going to smack everyone. That's, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I was also thinking about that. I feel like the dynamics, I'm so excited to see how this plays out. Between my character and your character, and Leo's character. Leo, oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Wow. I'm just so interested to see how it's gonna go. But yeah, it's called Root. I forget the exact name. It's called Root. Is it like the Woodland TTRPG? Rebby, do you remember? Okay, anyway, sorry, Trixie Bell. Back, I'm focusing, brain. Let me sip water. Ooh. I feel like it's been forever since I've gotten this crocodile card, to be honest. And I kind of want to look at the page. This is water. Ooh. I don't know if you've been quite, like, emotional recently, Trixie Bell. I heard the phrase floating on water. And I mean, I was also looking at this crocodile and the way it is kind of like, you know, peeking up above water. There's something about that. Where's the water? Oh, it's the first one. Okay. Ooh, okay. So here's the crocodile page. So, for the keywords we have resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next moves come from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. To bring into balance, rest, I might say this wrong, Makarasana pose. I said that so wrong. Makarasana pose. Okay, so there's something about like rest. I don't know if like you need more rest. Maybe you've been kind of forced to rest in some way, like, but there's something about rest. And that being important. And I don't know if like maybe you feel, I don't know if you're the type of person that like when you take time for yourself, sometimes you might feel guilty that you're not being productive or doing something. Or like when you are resting, sometimes you're like thinking about the things you need to get done. I have been thinking of switching jobs recently or staying and trying to make my job work better. Waiting is an interesting thought. I love my job, but the company is, even though it's an LGBT. Ooh, okay. That does make sense with like the withdrawing energy. Wow, reflection's been a theme recently, because like I think paying attention to the way you feel is important. Yeah, you don't have to stay in an environment you don't have to like push yourself to be in a chaotic environment is what I'm hearing. You are allowed to seek better ways. I know guilt keeps coming up for some reason, so I don't know if like if guilt has a play in this somehow maybe, but like I think definitely take your time figuring this out for yourself. Crocodile energy is very slow, like as it kind of described, like withdrawing, gathering your resources, your awareness, building that energy, building a plan. Definitely take your time figuring this out. I mean, if you're able to. I know sometimes we don't always have like the privilege of time. But I also feel like rest is important. Like maybe if you are kind of stressing about this decision, give yourself a break from even like, you know, trying to figure it out, work your way through it or whatever. Because sometimes we like taking a break and looking at things from like a fresh mind, a fresh headspace will really help you see better and see the path or the answer more clearly that you want to take. So yeah, I do kind of just see this crocodile floating there. So like, have patience with yourself with this. Give yourself rest if you haven't. There's a hair. Just noticed. Okay. Yeah. I guess the guilt could be around letting community down. If that is kind of the vibe I was getting. Like, you might feel guilty. You're like, that's what I was talking about. Like, you don't have to force yourself to stay in like a chaotic situation or an environment that doesn't suit you anymore. You know, I think you've done so much for the people there. And I'm sure the people there, I don't know, I'm just channeling, like, I'm sure there's people who will be understanding of your choices. And also, it's okay, like, you know, to disappoint people sometimes or to let them down. But even then, like, I feel like there's probably a lot of people who'd be happy for you and encourage you. And... Oh! Hold on. I need water. I just like choked for a second. Ooh, maybe you're also like afraid, or like those conversations might make you sad. You know, it feels like a bittersweet thing. But I feel like you have done so much for others, and you deserve to make decisions like this for yourself, for the betterment of yourself. You know, like, we can't always make everyone else happy. Oh my gosh, guys, someone's being so silly on my YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I got distracted. They're telling me I'm gonna be cursed. Oh. Hi, Striker. No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you in timeout because that's crazy. You're being a little goober. And I just you know, I think it's the first time someone's like said all okay. Oh, they were telling me I was gonna get cursed, and next time I draw a card, Satan's coming for me. And then they were like, "You choked because I don't know. Nothing can affect me that I don't want to affect me. I'm protected." Anyways, sorry, I just thought that was funny because they were trolling, but also maybe they were trying to be serious. Anyways. Negative energies cannot affect me if I don't allow them to. I mean, I already got the devil, so he already here. It's so true. And you know, some say the devil's a chill guy. Some say he's just a chill guy. That was so funny. They were like, "You're gonna get cursed." You're like, they were like, "I'm a real sorcerer." Oh, it's a body. Yeah, I timed them out. It deleted the messages, but like, oh my gosh, they're being a goof. I don't believe people can curse me. I don't. I also have guides that are, I think, very protective of me. I have my own protections. That stuff can only affect you if you feed into it, and I am feeding into it. Funny. Okay, sorry. I just was like, wow, they're just going at that. Okay. Thank you. So, for your challenge, we have the Emperor. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe like I don't know, there's something about like big shoes to fill. So I don't know if like maybe a part of you is also worried like with your job, like if they're gonna be able to find someone else, like and have them fill that position, and like maybe you're leaving behind like big shoes to fill in a way. Or I feel like you're being very considerate of others in this decision. And because I'm just noticing how this Emperor card, there's just like this little cat, and then there's like a big seat. Okay, I think your challenge, so you're really focusing on like emotions right now, you're feeling it, and I feel like that might probably be how you navigate through the world, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I think your challenge is like, I guess maybe being like, I heard level-headed, and not that like you're super like angry or intense, like it's more like, you know, because the Emperor energy is more of an energy of like being more analytical and logical with decisions, and you know, it's masculine energy. Whereas like it makes me think of like the Empress, which is more feminine energy, which is like the emotions and stuff, right? So I think you're like considering, like you're feeding into the emotional energy of things right now. And so yeah, that's what it's saying, is like your challenge is maybe focusing a bit more on the masculine. I also, let me look at the what it says in the guide. Okay, here's a guidebook. So, the Emperor. He is the figure of authority and leadership. He possesses a strong masculine energy. The Emperor is in control and is an influential person. Always be aware of the consequences of your actions that you would have to face. Yeah, there's like the awareness. That's a big word for you, is like your awareness, like the things you're viewing. You deserve to focus on what's best for you and to take the opportunities that are best for you. And that's hard. That's hard sometimes, but I think you give a lot to people. And you've done a lot already. You've done so much. So if you know, if you do choose to leave or maybe, I don't know, change things up, like, just know you've already done enough. You've done good enough. There's a balance needed with what we do for others and what we do for ourselves, and it's okay to, and you honestly, you should be making decisions at the end of the, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. We need to be selfish sometimes. We need to have a balance with that. I know sometimes some people, they're super afraid of being selfish, but like, it's okay. Because you're also a person, you know? Okay. I think it's funny how we have like the devil and then we have the sun. So, oh wait, did I go into this one yet? Let's do that one first. This Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's the Cups, Pentacles. Okay, well, either way. You know what? I'll look at both meanings, to be honest, because for some of the cards, they just only have one word, so we'll look at both. So Pentacles, what does it say? Six Pentacles. We have wait a minute, I think this is, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Okay, so we have sharing, and then for the cups, we have happiness. So, and this is in your unknown position. So the unknown talks about, things that we may not be aware of. Maybe things in our subconscious, or like a direct message from spirit. Sharing and happiness. I think you helping others the way you do definitely brings you joy. But I think you are going to be receiving that energy back as well. But I also feel like having rest or a focus on yourself is definitely when you will receive that. I feel like you're honestly like in a constant flow of like doing things and putting your energy this way and that way towards this person, towards this thing, towards your job. That I think that's why a moment of rest is so important to you, because I think something needed is going to enter your life. I think that's the mysterious unknown message. But it's almost like you'll like almost like be like rewarded for resting. Find it so difficult to rest because there's always something that needs to be done. Same. That's why I started stream so late today, because I recorded all day yesterday. I edited the shorts and TikToks yesterday as well, and then I woke up early, so I went to bed late, woke up early, and I was tired, and I ended up taking a nap, which I'm glad I took a nap because I feel a lot more rested, although I am getting tired now. It's been 3 hours. But yeah, I feel you will be rewarded for resting. But that can't actually happen. You can't actually receive those things until you actually rest. And trust me, I'm a workaholic too. I have difficulty with that. I understand. But yeah, it's important. It's important. So now with the devil, this is your advice and this is your possible future. So let's look at the devil first. God damn it. Because I've been arrested. I know. Your spirit guides are like, listen. Listen. You're gonna get the things, but only if you rest. Advice with the devil. What is this devil about? The devil has a handful of meanings. Let's see though. Oh. Maybe it's almost like you've like trained yourself to like not be okay with resting. Bitch, you will sit down. You will take a nap. You will drink some tea and read a book. Okay, that's what I've seen. Okay, the devil, it's kind of like, I almost see it as like, the devil card talks about like temptation and sometimes unhealthy things and indulging in unhealthy things, but I almost feel like it's like saying like you've like trained yourself to be like rest bad when things to be done. Problem is, there's always something to be done. So it's kind of like rest, not good enough. Rest, I could be doing other things. Like, does that make sense? So I think you guys are like, you need to learn to be okay with taking a break. With watching your favorite show or movie. With just laying down and staring up at a wall. That's something I do. It's like you've like villainized rest for yourself or something. Is kind of what I'm seeing. Or even like resting your voice as well. That's something I heard. And also I coughed again. I muted for a second, but like I coughed again. It's definitely not up. Remy. Remy. Okay, but like me too. This is for all of us. Oh my gosh. Me and Remy can't be left alone in a VC together, or we just simply won't sleep. You too, oh my god. Tapani, you might be one of the worst cases I've seen. Tapani, you need sleep too. Tapani's like, I'm tired. Let me just open up an energy drink real quick. No! Anyways, they're calling us all out. It's crazy. But yeah, advice, be okay with resting. Tell your brain, hey, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to just chill and have fun and do things. You know, Moon, you might be onto something. Wow, it's almost like I know you, and it's almost like I read tarot for a living. It's crazy. Energy drink. No! Okay, anyways. Now, for the most exciting card. The Sun card, for your possible future. Now remember, anytime I talk about the future, take it with a grain of salt. Future's always changing, energy's always changing. I could be right, I could be wrong. But for your possible future, Trixie Belle, I was so happy when this came out, because this is like the Sun card, which is like one of the happiest tarot cards. This is feel good feelings. This is feeling it, feeling yourself. So you are going to figure it out. You're leading yourself exactly where you need to be. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. Follow what feels good to you. Follow what feels safe. That's something I've been repeating in the recent TikToks and YouTube shorts. Follow what feels good to you. It might be a little hard, but at the end of the day, like, the sun is waiting for you. You just gotta step outside. You just gotta take a break. You just gotta rest. You gotta let you gotta let the sun be able to shine on you. But it's like, if you keep walking back inside, because you're like, wait, I have another thing I need to do. Wait, I can't rest now. The sun is like literally waiting for you. And it's literally like, Trixie Belle, come on, I'm about to shine for you, this beautiful energy and day and abundance and love and care, but you keep walking back inside, and it's pissing me off. So yes, that's very exciting. This is a beautiful way to end the reading. This being your possible future is so lovely. It's one of my favorite cards. It's a good one. But yeah, trust yourself. You got this. You're gonna make the right decisions. You're gonna be where you need to be. Just get sleep, do the things, okay? And yeah. Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna end your reading. Thank you again for supporting me, for being one of my first donators ever, and for still being here and donating tonight. Can't believe it's been a year. Thank you so much, Trixie Belle. And I'm sending all the love to you. All the love. I hope this helped. I do. And you're very welcome. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a whole year. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. As usual, we're gonna go on a quick little ad break. And then Tapini donated, to finally answer the question, does Tapini defeat God in a fight? Which, wow. It's been, I don't know how long ago that clip was made, but Tapini's been waiting for this answer for a while. Well, actually, Tapani, do you want like an actual reading? Because I still need to give you like an actual reading at some point. But okay, hold on. I need a small break, small ad break, and then we'll get to that. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hello. Okay. To be honest, I think it's probably good actually just to do like a quick little silly reading and then raid out because I just realized it's like 2 a.m. for me and I need to rest and yeah. I think that worked out to me. I think that works out. But don't worry, I'll definitely be giving Remy a reading at some point soon. But yes. Okay. Bonnie. We gotta answer possibly the most important question of the century. Of the century. Remy, I can just pull cards for you, like off stream sometime soon, don't you worry. Because I need to go to bed. Because I still need to eat food. I just realized. So, okay. And you people all need to rest too. I mean, Pyro's patrolling. So Pyro's excused. But, well, I mean, to Bonnie, it is like, what is it for you? It's like, hold on, wait, 2... like the morning for you. Can do this another time. God can wait. I'm curious though. No, I gotta do this. And oh dear. Is that them telling me to go to bed? Look at this. Oh. They just, all the cards just went everywhere. Hold on. Alright, how about this? We'll pull more cards about it later. But I'll pull one card for you, Tapani, real quick. Then I can put them more another time. Next time. Okay. Does Tapani defeat God? Yes or no? We got the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. Whoa. I don't know, Tapani. I think you're pretty evenly matched. I don't know why that's what I was being. We got even numbers. We got 2 wands, 4 swords, all clashing. You know what's funny is like the only thing that's playing in my head is like you know, like the oh my gosh, I'm tired. The I think it's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The like to be continued. That's what I'm seeing. So I guess they're saying you gotta donate another $11 to find out the truth, because I feel like they're like, I don't know, it's still up in the air. You guys are pretty evenly matched. Like, this 4 swords is about resting, and you know, the 2 wands. That's making me think of a balance. I think, I don't know, this is a long battle. You know, I don't think honestly, makes sense we're not getting a direct answer. This requires more time. And also $11 more. No, just kidding. Okay. That's what I got. But you know what? You know what that does tell us is you're like basically as powerful as God, Tapani, because like you're putting up a fight, which is crazy. It's crazy. You're lasting in this fight. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna raid out. The person I wanted to raid did end their stream. It's okay, it'll be another time. But I'm very grateful for the support today. I love you guys so much. If anyone wants to hang out in my Discord, if you're not already in there, you're welcome to. I'll try to see if I can do Tarot Wednesday. If not, I'll probably be live Thursday for the Root TTRPG hosted by Sparrow. Sparrow, the finance VTuber. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me see. I need someone to raid. So if you would like to stay for the raid, it would mean a lot to me. You don't have to watch the whole, you don't have to stay the whole time, but it'd mean a lot. First one's for subscribers, second one is for followers. You want to copy that raid message? Is there anyone else doing tarot? There's that person. One second. Okay, there is someone I could raid, but they're another VTuber. They're a little bigger than me. I get scared raiding the people who are like slightly bigger than me. I don't know. I get scared. But they're cool. They do art and stuff. No, guys, I get a little intimidated. Okay. I mean, they have like 36 viewers right now, but still, like they're cool. They're really cool. I've lurked on their streams sometimes, and I'm like, ah. But you know what? I don't. There's not. Oh, I'm so sad that other person ended stream, but that's okay. It is late. Let's see. Okay. You know what? We'll try it. Okay. Thank you all once again for being here. I love you guys so much. I'll keep you updated about streaming stuff on my Discord server. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for being here. I can't believe it's been a year. Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay. We'll try rating this person. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what, it's fine. I don't know, I just get shy. I'm just shy, man. I'm just shy. I'm quite shy. That's okay. That's okay. How do I spell this? Okay. Copy the raid message. Make me look cool if you want. Hold on. Let me pull their stuff up. Hold on. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do it. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Love you.